she's just okay. Well, she's just gonna keep doing that, I guess. First,
that's just her idle animation.
Yep.
She's gonna turn you into a shish kebab. No big deal.
What she did?
Tell us. I don't know if that lined up, but it sounded like it lined up.
Maybe.
It's been quite a while since I had any visitors. This was really fun.
Imagine that, having fun talking to somebody instead of just trying to chop them up. What a concept.
Yeah, so read the next line.
Oh, God. Oh. Hello, everybody. KBTV on the Sun. We're here having a little chat with Gina. She found a notebook in Gregson's office, and we're trying to figure out what was in it. Or at least we knew it has the details of all the cases involving the Reaper. So, you managed to see what was written in Gregson's secret notebook anyway, did you?
Wait, I see it. It's my right to read what he wrote.
What had he written, Gina?
Dates, times, places, names. An whole long list of them. It was like no context. It was weird.
Oh, his dating history. Wow, how lovely.
All details about the bloods are supposed to have been done by the Reaper.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a very good date. But there could be an explanation for that.
Yeah, there could be.
Perhaps there's a record of the inspector's investigation into the Reaper's activities.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Yeah, that's what I said. See? See? Yeah, see? You get it. You get it. You get it. You, Seuss, you get it. You get it.
The extreme girl power going on right now.
You get it.
Who's Seuss?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Anyway.
Hey guys, it's me, Seuss from Gravity Falls. Oh.
No, not you. Leave.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll leave.
Anyway, that's the first thing you think, right? As it happens, it was full of names I recognize anyway.
Well, the Reaper's targets were almost exclusively known leaders of London's criminal underworld.
Oh, yeah, but there was not one name right at the end that was a bit odd.
At the end of the list, you mean?
I'm pretty sure the date against it was 31st October.
Oh, the date before the inspector was found dead.
So, what was the odd name?
It wasn't like a name I've ever seen before. It was something like, Nah, it's no good. I can't remember it. I don't think it was an English name, put it that way.
Oh dear, what a pity.
It was something else, too. I don't know if it matters, but the same name kept coming up over and over.
I don't like that.
Shit, and it was... Not supposed to mean anything, but...
Oh. Did you say Shin?
What does it mean? Does it mean something?
Lord Van Zeeks knew the name too. He mentioned her as well. The woman who actually did the deeds. And now we find out her name appeared in Gregson's secret notebook. Gregson, what have you done?
Well, glad we made that reestablishing, because I was just like, man, he shortened Genshin to Shin for some reason.
Not
can't
Genshin!
believe that. I can't believe that case is bothering him that much over the last 10 years.
No, not Genshin! The woman with the funky name that's clearly not British or any English name.
Well, she's supposed to be, but
we gotta make the puns, man. We gotta make those puns.
Well, actually, but no, she just said it didn't sound like any British name. So was she British or was she not?
No, I think she's referring to someone else. There's another name she couldn't read.
Oh, okay. I thought Shin was the name she couldn't read.
She said she
Hey,
forgot,
I'm talking over there, like...
Oh, sorry, Gina. We haven't seen you for a little while, have we, Gina?
Well, of course not. I've been busy, ain't I? Investigating that. You know, doing my job. know what that is, right? A job?
Yes, Gina, I know what a job is.
Yeah, I knew you would. The lads of the Yacht are trying to trace the boss's movements the day before it happened.
The day before... That would be the undercover investigation into the red-headed lead, then.
Well, your boss didn't go, did he? Found some cove what was pretending to be him, didn't you, Odo?
Yeah. It was Mr. Vigil who actually went to the park on Lime Street that day, posing as Gregson.
Well, anyway, you ain't the only one turning up stuff. I got me own ways of getting results.
With Toby?
Yeah! Yeah! That's it! It's
The
with
good
Toby!
The good boy is
Me and my
here.
partner here together. There's nothing we can't track down.
The good boy's here.
You did right, Toby? Yeah, you get me.
Oh, little Toby, he's such a faithful friend.
The dog is on screen and the dogs are not barking now. I'm disappointed.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the moment Toby showed up was in the moment my dog just ran up to my room.
Oh.
That does make me feel better.
Okay.
So, have you tracked anything down then?
What do you think, eh? Of course we have! Can't tell you though. Police business, ain't it?
Ugh.
Anyway, point is, if you lot ever need any help, you know who to turn to, right? Me and the Elhound here.
Right. Because he looks oh so hellish. Honest.
Probably hell more hellish than you.
What?
What?
What? Oh,
What?
Okay, you know what? Gina, about your hellhound there.
You know what? I'll put him right up in your face now. Chief Inspector Toby, you mean?
You were the one who called it a hellhound. I'm just saying what you're saying.
Chief Inspector Toby. Yeah? You hear him right now. There he is. Yeah, you tell him, Toby. You tell him. Do not disrespect the Chief Inspector. He's the pride of the force, he is.
In Japanese, police dog means something quite different and not altogether nice to those involved in crime. But here in Britain, it's a wonderful compliment, it seems. For a canine, at least.
It should be. After all, in the Great Exhibition case the other day, it was Toby here who managed to locate Drebber's workshop.
Maybe it's time for another demonstration of what this super dog can do, eh?
Do we have something the Chief Inspector could catch the scent of? I wonder. Oh, okay, I gotta actually present something.
With a wig.
Yeah, we do.
Then will you wear wigs?
Take that!
Well, Chief Inspector Toby, if you wouldn't mind having a sniff of this. He might be a little too keen, don't you think? Oh! Wait, what? The Chief Inspector made short work of Gina there. Look what he's gone to.
Oh my, Lieutenant clearly still has a very strong scent. Of Inspector Gregson.
In other words, it must have belonged to him.
No, it was mine. Remember? We had this conversation. It was there, off screen, every time. Okay, fine, never mind. I was lying. Jesus, it's a fair cop, I suppose. Whatever, just take it.
You're great at
whatever. I don't
pickpocketing,
care.
but you're not great at lying, Gina. Sorry.
I don't care. All right, just whatever. Okay. All right. Okay.
And you nearly got away with it too.
You gotta be kidding me.
What?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The
This.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it's just like they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna.
You never know, they might.
Ace Attorney game set in the 70s. We got
They still might.
Columbo. We got Columbo. We got Jessica Fletcher. We got the Scooby-Doo game.
Mm-hmm.
And you might have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for you meddling kids
You asked
Gina,
for Toby.
And my super dog, who's a good chief inspector, is you, Toby. Is you. You betrayed me, but you're a good little inspector, aren't you? I can't stay mad at you.
See, that first off, we're around the same age, and Mr. Naruhodo's older than you.
Yeah, you don't look it.
She's got you there, Mr. Naruhodo.
It's an Asian gene thing, okay?
You always talk so proudly of Chief Inspector Toby's nose and what he can achieve. Did it not cross your mind that he might be identify something that was right next to us?
Yeah, that was a bit of a bloomer, wasn't it?
That's enough now then, Gina. The Discord did not pick that up if you said something, so...
You don't care what fine Discord, I'll need you anyway!
I think it's time you told us the truth about that trunk.
It wasn't like that. It just went. Listen, it just looked nice. I mean, no one's gonna miss it, right? Like, right?
I don't... The picture says otherwise. I saw something on the side of that trunk, but I don't know if it's like 100% nice looking, Gina, but what are you talking about?
What's going through the head of yours? But that ain't what happened.
All right then. What did happen?
But like I said before, we were trying to trace the boss's movements. So I let Toby have it with the boss's overcoat. As soon as I done that, he went off like a shot. Straight to that sandwich.
To a sandwich? Not to a bag of chips?
Oh my god, Odo, it's
Mr. Naruhodo, I believe Gina means the witness.
How do you put up with this? How do you put up with this, Usato?
You know, sometimes it's just,
Thanks, Susato. Oh, I forgot about that sandwich.
Yeah, the hidden between them wooden boards is. The boss is drunk.
What? You mean when they heard the sound like a gunshot and all piled in here?
Exactly. He nabbed it from the scene.
Goodness.
Me and the chief inspector gave that sandwich a good grilling, and you know what he said?
I thought it might fetch a good price, and the chap wouldn't be needing it anymore, so... But that's all I did. Nothing more, nothing...
You had him in even the cheek of it, eh? Steal the dead boss's stuff to flog? Who would do such a thing?
He wasn't going to miss it, madam.
Who would do such a thing?
It says Lieutenant Gus. Oh, right. Oh, right.
Sir, you're in the hospital.
I know. I'm having a mental breakdown.
And that's why you're in St. Sinners?
Yes.
So, Miss Venus wasn't the only one to meddle with the scene of the crime, then.
How could they?
Well, anyway, that's how it happened. Hey, it's a pretty decent trunk, so I figure I might as well make use of it. Is there something wrong with that, eh? Well,
have you looked inside the trunk to see what's in there?
Maybe you and Mr. Sandwich should try to find the answer to that question together. So can we actually look in the trunk now?
no.
Oh.
I think perhaps that trunk should be turned over to the police, don't you?
What are you on about? I am the police!
Gina, if you wouldn't mind, could we maybe examine it?
Yeah, all right then. Do what you want with it.
Thank you. We should make a detailed, accurate examination of the evidence.
Gregson's trunk.
Inspector Gregson's metal traveling trunk that was removed from the scene, but subsequently recovered by Gina.
And Toby.
Speaking of Toby, what's the matter with Toby? Why is he acting so aggressively towards me all of a sudden?
Mr. Naruto, be careful! It must be the trunk!
Oh, God! Oh, God, dog!
Toby, hey, what are you doing? You're gonna lick his face off! Like a face off!
Mr. Naruto! Mr. Naruto!
Bum 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 bum.
Gina, quickly! Hit a carriage!
And thus the whole game ends here. Death by Toby the dog.
Yeah, so you're gonna need that like badge now, right? Like,
Oh my God, no, stop! Gina! It's probably worth nothing. 2nd November, 4:57 p.m.
no, like you keep showing it off. He keeps showing it off. It gotta be worth something, right?
No, Naruto's legal consultancy. Also, it's not a badge, it's an armband, but you know.
Same thing.
Yeah, whatever. We all know what you use it for.
Oh, Mr. Naruto, are you alright?
I don't know anymore. Did I just went to heaven or something? Mrs. Sato. Hello, Sholmes.
Put me back to sleep.
Conscious again at last. A blessed relief, my dear fellow.
Oh, this is not heaven anymore.
After all, to drop dead after a moderate licking by a small terrier, most unseemly.
What is or isn't seemly is irrelevant here, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh.
You tell him.
Susato, like, stay in your lane!
I'm so glad there's no lasting damage. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you bring me back here? Oh, what's this on my head? A bandage?
Sadly, we had no eyes, so that's a compress of sugar water.
Sugar water?
Don't worry, Mr. Naruto. It's a first aid treatment that my father taught me.
Oh, thank you.
So, let us take tea when you're feeling up to it. But of course, no sugar in the patient's cup.
Ugh, the bump on my head is throbbing sweetly enough. Don't worry.
Whenever you feel ready, then.
Well, let's talk, and I guess Sholmes is gonna chill out back there.
I'm teleporting back there like nothing personnel, kid.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruto? I can't help but think that you're not looking at me and you're looking at the very back of the room right now. Is there someone there?
Are you okay, Susato?
This is all a dream sequence, Mr. Naruto, clearly. It's not unusual to find ourselves here in the middle of our investigations.
It's not a hold. Wake up! You can't keep blaming yourself. It's been 7 years.
I'm pretty sure I'm awake if Sholmes is here.
The accident ain't your fault, Mr. Naruto.
What accident? It's just occurred to me that I might have forgotten something when we left this morning.
Please, don't worry. As long as you continue to investigate thoroughly, you won't go far wrong.
Oh, yeah, of course. I must get back to work as soon as possible. I guess we're examining Mr. Sholmes over here.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I
mean, there's something wrong with that man. We gotta examine him thoroughly.
We need to examine this enigma. Thank you for your concern, Mr. Sholmes.
My dear fellow, think nothing of it. I must say, I was quite startled.
I was worried for a second that he was going to be the wax figure.
When I heard that you'd been attacked by a dog.
Oh yeah, they just left the wax figure inside their office. Perfect.
For a moment, I feared that infamous murderer of so many had come back from the dead.
You mean the professor?
Fortunately, I see your prized throat is unscathed. That stiff, turned-up collar of yours obviously afforded some welcome protection.
Was I that close to death? All I really remember is the dog licking my face over and over and over again.
Well, if you wish to avoid such troubles in the future, a little mustard spread on the cheek should do the trick.
Why do you know that?
Don't worry about it. I should think that would balance the sweetness of your bandage rather splendidly.
Sure?
We checked him off.
Okay.
The steam is rising gently from the kettle as always.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right somehow. Unless it is. But the steam has an unusual scent today.
Perhaps the sweet potatoes I brought back from Japan with me already. Oh, Miss Naruhodo, I hope that you know.
Tears of joy, Miss Susato, from my mouth.
That's
What
not...
is-
Are you
that's
sure you're okay,
saliva.
Miss Naruhodo?
That's saliva.
Sure.
You're describing saliva.
I think you're in purgatory, Miss Naruhodo.
Whenever you serve me tea, it always takes me back to Japan.
I know you're not particularly fond of the bitter taste, are you? So I do always try to take out less bitter matcha for you.
She does often serve up an unusually mellow blend, it's true. The anticipation of the taste in my mouth makes me bitterly worried anyway.
It is very difficult for you, isn't it?
You see, I've been keeping my desk beautifully covered in papers as always.
You really must tidy it up, Miss Naruhodo. No more excuses.
But Mrs. Sato, the way I see it, all these papers building up on my desk like this are a reminder of my wonderfully diverse daily life. I like to leave them as they are, so I never forget how lucky I am to have such varied experiences.
Okay, but whatever happens and what... Yeah, in that case, you should definitely have a thorough tidy. Then you'll be able to see your papers building up all over again and feel the joy renewed.
Still can't beat her in an argument, even though I'm the lawyer here.
Well, I was a very good lawyer at one time.
Oh yeah, I heard all the stories about that. That Darmal doll is still winking at me. Look. I wonder when he'll finally get his other eye filled in.
Yes, I wonder.
Well, you should know, Susato-san. I entrusted the task to you.
The truth is, I have already decided when that would be.
What? Really? When?
That's my little secret.
What are you saying?
Whenever you clean your desk.
No, that's too obvious.
That's absolutely
Yes.
valid.
You have to do that and other things too. My desk is just as it was before I left.
Sumi ink and a calligraphy brush. Even though we're in England now. That strikes me as typically you, Mrs. Sato, and typically not you at the same time.
Well, I do enjoy all the wonderful new things that come out of the West and the Cultural Revolution, of course. But I'm not ready to give my brush just yet.
And anyway, Sato-san can write more neatly with a brush than most people can with a pen.
Practice makes perfect, as they say.
Alright,
Also, I like oranges.
I think that's all we have right now. Okay, this is optional, but I go back here because I can get an achievement. Question is... Oh, is she not here?
Is she on the other side of the room?
Maybe? Oh, yes she is.
Yeah, you thought.
Gina, I'm really sorry.
It's theft, isn't it? Guess me a year ago, the cops could go hang for all I care. gotta have police, ain't we? Catch the bludgers. So those divers can go about our business in peace.
Wait, sorry? I don't think I have heard that properly.
See, one's gonna teach me everything I need to know to be a detective. But all he got around to showing me is where the best flaming fish and chips shops are.
Actually, that reminds me. Gregson said he was supposed to be going to Paris in the near future, didn't he? Something wrong?
Oh, no. I'm sure I'm reading too much into things. It's just that timing seems very coincidental.
You know, the boss was acting a bit strange recently. Like he was always in a rush.
Alright, I got it. The achievement is called Best Chips in Town.
Okay, bye.
My favorite part is that answered nothing.
I know! That was just there as an optional thing, and I wanted to get it because there was a trophy involved. Anyway, we're going back to Shows the Sweet now. That was entirely optional.
Good work, everyone.
2nd of November, Shows the Sweet.
What? I'm concerned.
This is a scene? This is a scene?
Why is this song familiar?
What on earth is going on in here? Am I having a bad dream?
No, it's an old German folk song. Rather a fine rendition, I think.
That's the least of my concerns.
Where have I heard this song before?
I don't know. Did you watch our interview with Mark?
It was a long time ago, so I don't remember.
I don't know where else you could have heard it, because I know I brought it up with Mark because he's German, so.
It was one of the intros for our video.
Yeah, there we go, that's what it
The
is.
intros
Yeah.
for what?
It was one of the intros for our videos.
No, this is our current intro, actually. This is the current intro for this case.
Okay,
This
alright,
track.
okay. That's
This
where
track.
we heard it.
We've reached the point where this is why I played that particular track. Anyway.
Squint size. There might be a deeper meaning to this.
I mean, it's Ace Attorney, so yes.
I know you're out there, Blue Badger.
Anyway.
What is that? I don't know.
Iris,
There is no blue badgers here, okay? Stop. Also, what the frick? Iris? What's the matter? Okay, she's tight-lipped now, what?
who is that sprawling, relaxed gentleman over there?
Isn't that your dad?
Yeah.
Susato! I know it's Kazuma right there! It's also Susato! Who's that lying on the...
Who's that Pokemon?
Iris? Is she even listening?
Excuse me, sir. I do apologize for troubling you whilst you're singing so merrily, but...
Oh, he's singing? I thought he was passed out.
Would you be kind enough
He
to...
looks dead!
I don't think he's singing. I actually do not think he's singing. Well, that worked.
A crooning gentleman and a mute young girl. A rather tantalizing juxtaposition. And one that appears to have incited the gods of deduction within me to find their voices too.
Oh no.
Mr. Schultz, do you mean...
Oh no.
The strains of reasoning within me are playing now as a delightful duet. One melody sings of a reunion full of nostalgia, whilst the other is a morose theme about the great secret you're trying so desperately to conceal, Iris.
She's turned as white as a sheet.
So, as usual, you've instantly seen the very heart of the matter.
Oh, no, don't play into this, Sato, please.
Here we go again.
I think he's right this time, actually.
And by the time my own brief performance is over, I feel sure this gentleman's song will reach its finale. So then, to Music Land, where all is sweetness and delicacy and harmony.
What?
Pray, do enjoy Herlockstrom's latest Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
Oh, no.
Yep, we're here again, boys and girls. Can I start this and still save the game? I'm going to. We're gonna try something first. I'm gonna save right now as if we're ending the video, just in case, because I'm actually not sure if I can save in the middle of it. But if I can, that'd be great, because we don't really have enough time to start this reasoning. But I don't want to leave us without any music, so. Here we go again, boys and girls.
Must we?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, cool. I was getting a little worried there. Alright, I can save in the middle of this. We're just gonna leave it right there then. And we'll go into this deduction properly in the next video.
I think he's just mucking with us at this point. He absolutely knows who that guy is.
No, I don't know. That's why we need to do this.
No, you absolutely do. You're just being a...
No, total stranger.
I feel like I'm being tested here.
You are.